So, going in depth with some of the skins for the Risk of Rain characters, I think it would be pretty cool to have the power loader from Alien for, well, obviously, loader. I don't know, it'd be, I mean, come on, dude, no one's gonna really argue with me about that. That would be cool as shit. Also, I genuinely want more like original like Risk of Rain type skins for some of the characters. Don't get me wrong, a lot of the characters are cool, but it kind of breaks the immersion, I guess, when you see a League of Legends character that's not in the same, art style as the original game. Just walking and punching things around. I don't know. It'd be cool to see more Opoo type skins. Now, I'm also going to be going over a list for some of the skins that my friends mentioned. It would be cool to see these guys as skin or as playable characters, but it's just, ideas. And a Trace skin from God of War for Huntress. Now, either both the first or second God of War would work. I mean, fucking Atreus is bow and arrow boy, It would. I think it'd be really cool. And then I had an idea for Gunslinger to be Hellboy, since, big revolver in hand and then punchy move. That's literally that's all I connected. It would be cool, right? Or maybe a Hellboy character, but I don't know. I just saw the connection and be like, you know what? That's cool. Maybe a loader bot for one of the characters. Maybe multi would be cool. Or, the loader bot from Borderlands can even be worked with actually loader. But either or, seeing a loader bot from Borderlands as either multi or loader herself would be really fucking cool to see. Okay. I would very much want a Red Hood or Arkham Knight skin for Commando. I think that would be sick. I can imagine a lot of the character potential for it. I would very much love to see Red Hood in the style of Risk of Rain, or even just Red Hood in general. Commando had 2 guns. He go pew pew. Make me happy. Or Deadpool skin. And my friend just straight up told me he wanted a Dog Acrid skin. Dog. Alright, now on to the playable characters. Any and all of the Borderlands characters. Now, how I would do this is for changing out the different characters would be just different skins. And the M1 is the type of gun that you have, so you can change the gun depending on who you play. Kind of like how the Scout mod works from Team Fortress. One is just the default Borderlands pistol, just a normal Borderlands pistol. You're able to change it out. The M2 is any of the normal Borderlands shotguns, assault rifles, and snipers. The shift can be the grenade, and the R can be the ability. All of the abilities and weapons are in just one little character, and the only thing that's different is the skins. So if you wanted to play Salvador, all you would have to do is maybe just change the ability and just keep the same guns, and you're good. Or maybe you wanted to play Zero. Ability that Zero uses. I cannot think of it at the top of my head. I'm sorry, but I would find this really cool. Now, my weeb friends were suggesting Kakashi from Naruto would be a cool character. Honestly, there's so much potential in what he could do as a playable character, but then again, majority of the Naruto characters would be pretty fucking cool to play as. Like, walking around as Pain throwing the damn metal rods at everyone would be pretty cool. Or maybe even Moderate, having his R ability maybe just summons a whole ass meteor. You don't know, that would be pretty cool. Maybe Might Guy presses R and he opens his 8th gate, and then you lose like 75% health. Okay, I'm gonna say this. I would want, this is what I want the most, besides a singular character, but any Smite, Paladins, or Overwatch characters for this game, it just makes sense. They all have abilities, and they all of them go pew pew. It's like transporting one character into another game. It's not, I wouldn't say it's the hardest thing to do, since we already have quite a few Overwatch characters. Some stopped working, but any characters from Smite would work in Risk of Rain very well. The same thing for Paladins. I would very much love to see Terminus walking around and smacking things to death. And to be honest, who wouldn't want to see Roadhog hooking things off the map? That would be cool. Alright, this is the most wanted character that I would want in Risk of Rain, and that is Alex Mercer, the character from Prototype. If you don't know who Alex Mercer is, he is literally just kind of a bioterrorist. Yeah, he's Slash and he killed things, but he's pretty fucking cool. Just if you don't know what Prototype is, look at some of this gameplay. Yeah, that was pretty cool, right? That was pretty cool. You could see how that would work in Risk of Rain. I would really want Alex Mercer from Prototype, or what's his name? Keller? Oh my god, I have to Google this. Oh my. James Heller. Yep, I was right. Let's go. I think Alex Mercer or James Heller would just be a cool character to play as. Like, oh, there's so much possibilities. Also, not to mention, like, if someone were to make Alex Mercer or Heller, I mean, I could just right there. You see that? That's my persona. That's my YouTube persona. Just reskin. Self-insert. Leave me alone. I know I'm cringe. Okay. Any of the Demon Slayer characters. Now, this was brought up to me by my friend, and he said it'd probably be cool to play as either in Inosuke or Zenitsu, but I would prefer Zenitsu over Inosuke. I don't know what Inosuke would do besides just slash headbutt. Well, even then, the headbutting belongs to Tanjiro. Maybe Inosuke could dig himself underground for his shift. I don't know, but it'd be pretty funny. I just see so much potential when it comes to Demon Slayer as a playable character. Like, there's so many different characters and there's so many different abilities. I could probably debate this with my friend, honestly. He's more of the Demon Slayer nerd, and he could probably tell me what character does what better, but I don't know, just seeing any of the Demon Slayer characters in this game would be cool as well. Now, here's a funny thing. One Punch. Now, it would be funny to see a One Punch skin for Loader, but at that point, I would just like to see Saitama in the game. It'd just be funny. He just doesn't do much. He punches. And he just jumps really high and runs fast. I mean, it's One Punch. there's nothing there's nothing wrong with One Punch. No, it's the playable. It's like it's the people around him that would make pretty fun characters. Hell, even the guy in the dog suit in One Punch would be a fun character to play as. I'm thinking of like very similar scenarios. How Mercenary or the swordsman goes around when you use his R and he's like slashing at everything at one like area. I can imagine that, but for the dog guy. Goro would be fun. Atomic Samurai would be a fun character to play as. I'm thinking of like so many different of the One Punch characters that would be playable. It would be pretty cool. And I don't know if any have been made by the time. I don't know if any of these characters have been made. This is all pre-recorded, and I am I'm recording this at 2/21/2023. Any of the One Piece characters. It would be so cool to be Luffy and you just long range punch everything. It would be pretty. I would want to walk around as Luffy a lot. Maybe his R ability, he goes into any of the gears. His main, M1 is just any of his punches. M2 may be a long range punch. His shift, he might grapple to things, or he can jump, like throw himself up in the air and then spin around, like what does he call it? The UFO move. That'd be pretty goofy to see. It would also be pretty cool to play as Zoro. M1s are just normal sword melee slashes. The M2 could be long range slashes. His shift, probably like a sword rush, like a sword dash, I guess. And then R might be where he does the thing. By the way, spoilers, where he uses the ability of the demons. I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called, but yeah, this thing right here on screen. Bam. That would be pretty cool. I could go on about what character could be used from One Piece, but I'm just gonna move on. My friend did also mention any characters from Afro Samurai would be pretty cool. I know Jack and Squat about Afro Samurai, by the way, but these characters were mentioned. Teddy Bear and the main character. That's all that was mentioned, and that's all I can get into. I don't know anything about Afro Samurai. I'm sorry. Do not be mad at me. Now, I was thinking about how cool this would be. Is any Chainsaw Man? Like, come on, Chainsaw Man would be pretty cool. He doesn't know where he is, and he just starts murdering. That'd be pretty cool. Mouse 1, chainsaw slashes, of course. M2, maybe he does. What would M2 be? I guess like stronger, heavier slashes. A shift is, he goes faster. I mean, he runs, he dashes forward. Kind of using like his the chainsaw on his head as like a headbutt while he dashes forward. And his R, spoilers, might be that final form that he has. I don't know anything too much about this. I'm an anime watcher, not a manga reader. Don't be mad at me. But I do know about some spoilers. This would be pretty cool. It would also be cool to see Power, because she has so much potential being a blood fiend. M1, just melee attacks from her blood hammer, or maybe she makes a blood sword or whatever. M2, hey, look, she can shoot blood. That'd be pretty cool. Her shift, maybe she jumped far. Yeah, she jumped far and ran. Now, my friend did mention this, and it was pretty random, but I think it would be pretty cool. Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider has so much potential too. From, I'm thinking about like maybe he's using his chains as his attacks. So M1 is like a chain swipe. And then M2 is like he uses the chain like a whip and he hits enemies from far. His shift, he rides his motorcycle and bashes anything in the way, or maybe it's just super fast, and leaves like a little fire trail, like some of the fire elites in the game. And then R, he grabs someone and he does the stare, and it kills them. Ash Williams from The Evil Dead would be pretty fucking cool. Again, another character with a chainsaw, but come on, it's like Ash Williams, chainsaw hand, melee, M2, shotgun, boom boom. Maybe he can use the, maybe he pulls out the Necronomicon and then he like levitates to move around the map. And then, I don't know what his R ability would be. I'm trying to think, but something will come up there. Jason Voorhees, along with the Punisher, was mentioned. Now, Punisher can, let's be real. Punisher has a lot, and he can do a lot. That is, you can just come up with ideas when you just hear about the Punisher. Jason Voorhees also. These two characters is like, yeah, I know these two. Yeah, I know what they could do. I'm not going to go into like super detail about explaining them because everyone knows who they are. And if you don't know who the Punisher is, I feel sorry for you. Now, if you've made it this far, I want to thank you for continuing to watch. And now we are heading into some of the original characters I have came up with. If you don't care about original characters, that's fine. You can click off the video now. Just make sure you leave a like and you share the video with friends. Maybe comment if you're nice. Anyways.